Yes, YouTube was good. Was good. YouTube fam, what's going on? What's going on? I hope y'all like my plush crib. You know what I'm saying? I like the layout. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on that piano and play it in a little while. Man, we talking about we talking about let's talk about this MK Ultra effect that this is having on our society, and that these people that they're throwing out in these situations that they're throwing out right in front of us. Like for example, you got the what's the name the subway shooter, right? That was hella in MK Ultra programming, man. And I just want to let y'all know and peep that and point out, you know, how this affects us in the society. Okay, hold up. Let me share this out real quick, man. Yeah, this is wild, man. Yeah, but the MK Ultra is real. So basically, in a nutshell, man, you know what I'm saying? This type of programming right here is kind of like, from what you're seeing from that movie Manchurian Candidate. This is basically no joke right here, man. Literally, right? Shoot, these people are here to they play for keeps, man. They play for keeps, right? Um, but yeah, it's just brainwashing psychological operations that they got going on these people that they're doing to these people, man. It's real. It's a real crazy situation that we got going on. So let me break this down. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. Right. All right. So yeah, man. So let's go on. What the hell we talking about right here, right? Let's go on, right? Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Let me see. Oh, so that's Whitey Bulger. So okay, the thing is, okay, so this Whitey Bulger, this is the guy that was like the kingpin in Boston, right? He was like the mob, from the Boston mob or the Irish mob in Boston, right? So why? My thing is, why would they have him under the the CIA? Why would they have him under the? Why would they have him under that? Why would they have him under MK Ultra? Right? I think and from what I'm seeing and what my it's not even opinion, but a damn fact is that this dude, man, this dude is really Shaq. What up? What up?
Peace, peace.
What's good? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Just going in right now, going in. Oh, he was. That's right. He
Oh
was an
yeah.
informant. That's right. That's right. He was an informant. Doc Boss, right to the CIA. That's right. I forgot the FBI. I got the damn movie Departed and everything. But see, a lot of these people, man, even like what I'm saying, these what's his names, like these crime figures and crime bosses and stuff like that. Don't be surprised. A lot of these cats are working with the government as well. The government didn't put these people on and up to a lot of this stuff, man. And it's like a problem reaction solution. We put out the boogeyman so y'all could focus on him and not focus on how corrupt the damn government is. Corrupt ass government. Sorry about that, man. Shaq, man. I fucking came on late as shit, man. I got back a little late and shit. But we here. You know what I'm saying? We going in, man. You know what I'm saying? We
Yes,
going
sir.
in. Yeah, man. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you heard about that Shaq, right? With that subway shooting, right? You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
That shit was so wild, dude. That shit was wild as a mug, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm thinking that the dude watch. Let me see. Hold up. I'm thinking that the dude was definitely under some kind of mind control, man, or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though I think what they do the psyop, they do they'll do a false flag and stuff like that, but it's still at the same time they'll sometimes these people,
Hmm.
what's the name, man? Sometimes they'll put them on the psychological psyops and stuff like that, or they'll put them on an MK Ultra, and it's just like even if something really does happen, that's the fault. This is the fall guy right here. They stage induce false events and stuff like that, so where nobody gets hurt, nobody goes to jail, right? But also the fall guy is too. If something really does happen, a legit murder or something like that, or something, a legit crime, you could blame it on. Oh man, shit. We all know the deal. He was, what I'm saying, he was under MK Ultra mind control, man. So Manchurian Candidate, just like someone like with that movie, man.
Oh yeah.
So let me try this. Okay, let me see. me see. Let me get this real quick. Yeah, man. But when when I first heard about this motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, man, this shit is wild and shit. Hold up.
Yeah, it just look weird, huh?
Yeah, man, and it's the whole you know, you 60, just like the dude, that might be some weird stuff too with this with old boy trying to go to what's his name, talking about he want to fight, right? Talking about Ukraine, the 61-year-old cat, I forget his name, talking about he want to go to Ukraine
Oh
and
man,
fight.
wow, yeah.
Yo, BJ, how you like my layout, man? How you like my new crib, man, in the background, man? You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Just chilling. My bad. I got on here a little late, man, but we on, man. We on like cable, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's
man.
up with it?
I'm glad you got me. You got me, man. I said, let me go ahead and call him and see what's up.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting on you for like an hour and a half.
My bad, big dog. My bad, big BJ, man. But yeah, so okay, where did the dude you remember what's the name said that this dude was at or whatever, or the town that he one of the towns he visited or something like that? That was that MK Ultra. Was it in Philadelphia or something like that? BJ, you remember?
I can't remember, but I know it was MK Ultra.
Okay, let me see. Let me go through this real quick. Yeah, because the thing is, if you can look at it like this, he did the way he planned out and he did that attack. That's like some that's some military shit. That's some military operation shit. You throw, it's like the diversion. You throw smoke grenades, you throw bombs, right? And then you start shooting, supposedly, right? Oh, found an empty magazine for a Glock handgun. So it was a Glock, right? Now it was a Glock. Now they want to come out with the kind of the gun it was, right? It was a Glock. Okay, right. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, bro, what they talking about the magazine? Okay, how much is the magazine? And why? See, that's how you know it's a lie right here. I just pointed something out. They talking about empty magazine that they found, right? But if it's an empty magazine for a Glock, I thought he shot 33 shots. How you gonna shoot 33 shots on one magazine? Can anybody answer me that question? See, we don't be thinking. The thought process and thought pattern is not with us, man. We don't be thinking, man. We got to really get to the right. I mean, see, and there's little holes in the story you could just break down. You could just break down and just point out real easily, man. So, let me see real quick. And it's funny. Look, they got a video of people running. That's it. They don't have no videos of him shooting, no videos of him there, right? No videos of him. You know what I'm saying? And they show these FBI, and in the NYPD by a U-Haul truck. What the hell is that supposed to mean? So what's that supposed to mean? You see how they do with the story? Oh, let's show us standing over there by this truck and shit. But see who I don't know who leaves the keys behind, the credit cards behind. Who does that? So it's just like Hansel and Gretel, right? You leaving breadcrumbs to find for clues, right? You see what I'm saying?
Somebody on mind control, like you said.
Right. Misogynist. Talking about he was using misogynist and racist language. Many of the videos that James uploaded included references to violence, including a set group of people who believed they had line him. In addition, they brought social and racial groups that he appeared to hate. Like what group? Like what? You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. They'll go with the what's the name? They'll go with the narrative that oh man, he hated this and that. He hated people. But see, why did his YouTube videos get taken down there, right? You see that? His YouTube videos didn't get taken down, did they? So your YouTube videos don't get taken down, but you're spewing all this hate and rhetoric and all this shit, but your shit don't get taken down. Y'all really expect me to believe that? So and then the video posted February, he also criticized a plan by the Adams administration to address safety and homelessness on the subway, in part through expanded presence of mental health professionals. In a racist and a rambling a recording, James called the new effort doomed to fail and described his own negative experiences. How is that racist? I mean, even though that's all bullshit, that's all scripted. I'm entitled. He's entitled. Motherfuckers are entitled to their opinion on how they feel about public figures. You see, BJ, you're right. How they was, how these people are really trying to crack down and really trying to get on you for, you see what I'm saying? For just, you know, for talk, for speech, right? They trying to, you know, really trying to censor people, man. So, you know, and trying to put that in there. Oh, you know, he was criticized the mayor of New York. The hell with the mayor of New York. Well, okay. As a matter of fact, what was the mayor of New York that day? What was the mayor? How come he just took that day off?
He was off that day.
He just happened to take the day off, right? You see what I'm saying? Dude, I mean, and see, you see how he was saying his new implements and policies, right? But see, the thing is, you know, it's crazy how the news has not been telling you, or you know, a part of this story, that the Asians and all these people were they were actually been harassing homeless black people and been messing with them and been trying to kick them out of certain places and stuff like that. The Asians was complained not too long ago about black people in their areas and stuff like that out here and in California and New York. So it's what a coincidence, right? That you see what I'm saying? That we're gonna he's talking about that, and he's talking about Eric Adams' plans. But see, this is like hinting to me. I'm getting the vibe that this is gonna be another crime bill. What are y'all getting? You know what I'm saying? Warrant to search storage facility found a 9mm ammo and threaded 9mm pistol barrel that allows a silencer or suppressor to be attached to targets. A 223 caliber ammunition, which is used for. Well, so where was the AR-15 at though? Where was the 223? How would you have 223 ammunition? And you don't have a gun. Where was the Glock? Where was the 9mm ammo at? It's just so much bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? It really is, man. It really is. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, man. You see what I'm saying? Hold up. What you think? What do y'all think about this, man? Y'all break down your opinions, man. Hold up. What the hell?
It's a bunch of BS.
Oh yeah.
Yep, pretty much, man. It's like it's like we playing real life and connect the dots.
I will say this though, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
It's BS, but the consequences might not be BS though.
Right.
And this is the thing, they ain't even talking about it this week, so you know something up.
Oh no, all of a sudden that was that. And the thing is,
now wait a minute. Eric Adams did say they might want to start putting metal detectors in the subway though, just to prevent that. He did say that. I forgot he said that. He said he can't have it happen no more.
See, what's that all about, right?
And he did say that. And then they come on calling this dude a terrorist, man. I'm like, wait a minute, man. Y'all been throwing that word out there a lot. I mean, I know y'all saying he did this, but daggone, I've seen people do more. Timothy McVeigh did worse than that.
Right.
So y'all use that word terrorist. I need to know what y'all talking about now, what y'all coming up with. And I know black folks, y'all scared as shit. Because I remember, daggone, we didn't hardly see black folks being in Obama until doing those stuff till Muhammad the Sniper came along. When I daggone 2002, when I was like 15, 16 years old, we didn't have that. So, you know, black folks scared then. So now I know they're going to be really scared. Because anytime, and then we're going to say, yeah, man, daggone, why it had to be one of us? What the hell you mean? Couldn't it have been some MK Ultra shit?
Damn, you ain't lying though. You ain't lying. Exactly. You know, and then that's the throw you off, right? Like the throw. You know, that's just throw you off and you know and create a different kind of perspective and stuff like that when it comes down to this. But this right here is really just trying to mess with your reality, man, and you know your perception on things, man. And they're doing a good job because all you gotta do is just watch the mainstream news. You watch the mainstream news, you're gonna believe everything, you know, that they regurgitate out their mouths. That's mandatory. You're gonna regurgitate everything. But see, the thing is, you're gonna be regurgitating a bunch of bullshit. You're gonna be regurgitating a bunch of what's the word? Opinions. See, I don't want no opinions and stuff like that from no damn journalists. Your job is just to report the news. Your job ain't to get, you see what I'm saying, and put with your opinions and stuff like that, which was no facts, by the way. You see what I'm saying? No facts, right? So yeah, man, that's that. That I just had to break that down, man. No facts at all. So no truths. So what are we really talking about here? You know what I'm saying? What are we really talking about here, man? This 62-year-old man, would actually do something like this. What is his motive? What was his motive? You see what I'm saying? That lets you know that this is some BS, man. And they know it. They know this is some BS, dude. They know it. They know it, man. That's why they put it out there. But like you said, you're right. They do certain things like this for certain narratives. That's all that is. They do certain things like this for certain narratives.
You're right.
Look, for example, look how they're showing this picture right here. Watch. See, this is how you let you know this stuff be fake too. Because look, why are you just showing the five? Why are you just showing them chilling right here with no people on the gurney, right? Why are you showing that? You see what I'm saying? And where's the damn? Why do you have firefighters instead of paramedics? See, we don't be paying attention. It's just like, but see, you're so scared, right? You're not going to go over it again. Like, let me take a second look, a third look at this story. You're not going to go in. You see what I'm saying? So you just, you're going to believe whatever you hear from the first time, right? Whatever regurgitated, hold up, from the first time that you hear, man, in a BS story that you hear, man, and that's just going to be that. That's just going to be that. That shit is wild, dude. We be, man, oh man, we talk about, people talk about government this and racism that and this and that, but we sure believe everything this motherfucker, this damn government tell us, boy. But if me and you, we had a news crew and stuff like that, we had, good cameras and lighting and audio crews and shit like that. We went around reporting shit with everybody. Would people believe us? That's the question. Would people that especially look like us, so-called black people, would they believe in everything we had to say? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Yeah, man. And the thing is with this American government, they can't have us focus on two things at one time. They have to have us focus on one thing at a time, right? But then they'll still hit you with like two or three things at a time. So it's like, oh shit, they know that their attention span is you see what I'm saying? Our attention span is just like getting shorter and shorter when it comes down to certain stuff like this, and then you get bombarded by stories like this all the time. It's like going to desensitize you to the point where you're even tired of hearing about stuff like this. Oh, again, another mass shooting. Oh, that's why they give you so much mass shootings. That's why they have it happen so much, so you can be desensitized. Oh shit. Oh, well, I don't want to hear nothing about that. I want to watch the motherfucking soap operas. I want to watch the news, right? So it's just like I want to watch this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to watch my favorite television program, right? So. Yeah, man. What do y'all think about that, man? It's crazy, huh?
You're right.
But it's like you said, real consequences, though. Let me see.
I tell you one thing, people have to watch out what they're doing.
Oh yeah. But see, we're starting to wake up, man. We're starting to wake up. So then that motherfucker appeared in court quick. I'm talking about he appeared in court 6 days ago. That motherfucker appeared in court quick. So this is another thing I wanted to show too, right? Let's get into this right here too, man. I'll find out. I'll find out what's his name. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'll find out. Hold up. Look at this right here.
Radio, everyone turn it up. Experience the saga's greatest battles as you play through.
Yo, hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Let me take that.
Yeah, man. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I hear you say you gotta take a call.
Oh. Yeah, man. We're gonna start to see more of these things, man, because stuff just don't add up, man. I mean, are they lying to us or our eyes lying to us? Which one is it?
Mm-hmm. Your eyes lying.
Yeah,
Yep.
because where I see it, man,
Before going on the attack, punching and pulling out hair.
Used to roll out his new crime prevention plan. This morning, the MTA says progress.
So Mayor Eric Adams has a crime prevention plan in the subways.
I told you.
Interesting, right? All this shit is going down, and he got a plan now, right? You see how that works, y'all? You see that? He got a plan. He got a plan. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, he got a plan, right? What do you think about that, y'all? Isn't that very interesting, or what? What y'all think? That's interesting, right? He got a plan all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. You got a plan all of a sudden.
So look, let me check out this other one. See, this other little incident, right? Subway, watch.
Is being made, but the question is, do passengers feel safe? Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller is live in Lower Manhattan with more. Morning, Derek.
Ken, good morning. A man was slashed in the arm on a northbound 2 train here in Lower Manhattan yesterday. But then there was another anti-gay attack actually at the other end of Manhattan. Take a look at this video. Someone recorded that anti-gay attack on their cell phone Saturday afternoon on an A train as it approached 190th Street in Washington Heights.
Close the window.
Victim, quote, I wish I had my pepper spray, and then spit at him before going on the attack, punching and pulling out hair as riders watched. Police said the attacker also said, quote, I'm sick of all you, followed by a homophobic slur. Then on Tuesday here in the Financial District, a 47-year-old man was slashed in the arm. He and his wife were also spit at on a northbound 2 train. The victim.
Okay. Can anybody answer me? Why did they show that black dude leaving like that? So that's supposed to be the suspect. That cat with the bubble goose that was walking past the turnstile. That was supposed to be the suspect, right? You see how they link it black, and then that was supposed to be the suspect with the so-called gay crime right now that they were talking about the other one. You see how they're pointing out all these crimes in New York, all of them are by black people. Y'all notice that? Is it me? Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about that? It's not a coincidence, right? So why would somebody just randomly slash somebody in the arm and just bounce? Who does that? What is your motive to that? What's that all about? So I'm just gonna slash somebody in the arm and that's that. You see how we do? They tell us bullshit stories like this because we believe bullshit stories like this. Does that make sense? It's the norm. You know what I'm saying? To believe this shit. It's the norm. Oh, the news said it. It got to be true.
Police officer. The attacker followed the couple off the train before eventually running out of the station. But in a news conference Tuesday, the head of the MTA said with more cops underground, crime is starting to improve.
While we are by
wait, how does crime improve? What does that mean, crime improve? What does that mean?
It mean what it say.
No, but I'm saying, how does something improve? Okay, so how does crime improve? You mean is it starting to go down? It's starting to decline? Is that what is he trying to say? Because improving is good. It's a good thing. That means it's, it's getting better. So crime is getting better? What is this doing? You got to listen to the language that these people use, man. You really do. I don't understand what that meant, but I guess.
No means out of the woods. And there is a lot of progress that needs to be made on subway safety. I just want to acknowledge that the work has begun. Serious effort is underway.
And Lieber also said that in a 12-hour period overnight this week, cops just simply enforcing MTA rules actually recovered 2 guns, one from a man who was unlawfully traveling between moving cars, the other from an intoxicated person who was asleep inside a station. They got 2 guns just from doing that alone.
How would you know somebody's drunk if they're asleep? How would you know that? That's just like you coming home from work and you tired and you're on the train, you sleep. How would they know? Why would they say you're drunk or shit? I mean, did they smell? It's just so much shit that they use bullshit labels and stereotypes and stuff like that to justify.
I see they made sure you knew that they beat up. That he said some anti-gay stuff or something like that.
They made sure to say that the details. You see, there's hella details with that one. Oh yeah. Oh, he did it because there's a motive because there's some gay shit. There's a motive to that though. But there wasn't a motive to why old boy slashed the cat on the arm, and then the other motherfucker followed the couple. There was no motive to that. You see that, dude? BJ, that was a good one. That was a good one. I mean, does it get any more bullshit, dude? Does it get any more bullshit? Does it get any more bullshit, dude? You see how so we got 3 or 4 incidences that happened all in the same week. The 12th and between the 12th and the 13th. And listen to those numbers, 12 and 13, right? April 12th and 13th. It's really interesting dynamic and shit, man. And it's interesting how they hit you with the numerology or the gematria. You see what I'm saying? They really hit you with that shit to really, but see, a random cat, they wouldn't, somebody random, whatever the fuck, they wouldn't fucking know nothing about no damn gematria or no damn numerology. They wouldn't care about the shit, right? As long as the Jewish media told you, it's hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hell, they got bills in California that they're putting out to where you can kill the fetus after it's the baby after it's actually born. So I'm not surprised with nothing. I'm not surprised with nothing, y'all. I'm really not, man. So yeah, man, this is grimy, gritty, grimy, slimy. This is a real interesting little dynamic that we got going on over here, man. These people are not playing. Their agenda is real. The bullshit is bullshit, and there should be a psyop and it'd be fake. But the consequence, like BJ was saying, man, it's definitely real, man. They're definitely trying to let you know, they coming for your guns, they coming for the babies, they coming for your civil liberties, they coming for your rights, they coming for all that. So right? So definitely mind control, definitely some type of programming, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get the definition of this real quick. You see what I'm saying? And break this down, man. Right?
Bring that thing that woman do. I tell you about it.
Oh, okay, got you. Let me go to Facebook real quick. Let me go to Facebook. Hold up. Facebook. Boom. Come on, why is it acting all funny now? All right. Got you, BJ. Got you. Oh, boom. You know what? Let me share.
What's up, YouTube family? Your boy back again with some more true facts.
All right, this is for 1976. What was 1976? You see what I'm saying? This is just for commentary purposes only. Copyright Act of 1976 for commentary and educational purposes only. Okay. All right.
Now, today's topic I want to talk about are Black people being killed to have their organ harvest. Now, this is a major concern that's going unnoticed because you have a lot of Black brutalities that that parents or loved ones are getting their loved ones back and finding out that their organs are missing. And this is big because you have the same case that happened with Trayvon Martin. It took his parents 3 whole days for the police to tell them where their son's body at. and then when they return,
not trying to be funny or nothing, not trying to offend nobody, but that's really weird. He was a Jane Doe in there. Why would you? I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. I ain't sure. Hope I don't offend nobody or nothing, but that Trayvon Martin thing was kind of weird too, dude. Why would you put his body in for like 7 days, 6 days as a Jane Doe or a John Doe? Why would you do that, right? Well, anyway, let's keep going.
he was missing organs. And we just have more recently events that just occurred as well. Now, I want to go into this report here on Urban Intellectuals. And this article states, is the illegal harvesting of Black people organs going unnoticed? Because we got to bring this up to the surface. This is major genocide, depopulation, what they're doing to the Blacks and the minorities. And we must bring it to the attention because we have to do something about it. If we don't, we're going to continue to be knocked off one by one. And this article goes on to say, illegal organ harvesting is big business. People are taking their organs and body parts stolen from rich people who require them for themselves, relatives or friends, so one's life lost and another possibly saved. There has been a belief that Black Americans are being picked off one by one to take the organs and then stage the death as an accident or a suicide. Infinity laid out just a few of the deaths that have had suspicious circumstances and alleged organ death. These include 14-year-old Jason Smith was found dead in a lake on June 6, 2011, and his death was ruled a drowning accident by the coroner's report in Louisiana. Despite all of his vital organs missing from his body, Smith's family is suspicious that his case was covered up because they believe that one of Smith's murders is the son of an FBI agent. A petition was called for a further investigation into Smith's death, but it struggled to gain a few hundred signatures because they actually don't want you to know about the big business because it is selling. Black people organs is high in demand on the market, and because Black people are not willing to donate their organs, so they're gonna take them, and this is what they're doing. This is major genocide, and we need to bring it to the light. Major genocide. Now, I want to go into another report here, and it's on AfricanAmerican.org, and its report reads, "Selling Black Children's Organs." Organ harvesting has been going on for years in the United States of America and also in other countries like India, Brazil, Kenya, Ethiopia, and etc. Places where the populations are melanin rich. These are actual facts. Please believe me. Considering how many Black people are being murdered each day in this country, even Black children, Black families better start demanding proof from hospital and medical examiners that all their deceased organs are accounted for. Because this is major business to them. Major. Okay, we have here Saturday, October 12, 2013. Mary Anderson, mother of organ theft victim. Mom. And this is what she had reported. This is what she stated. They stole my son's brain, the 51-year-old painter who died in 2012 at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital of complications from a lung condition, was allegedly a hollowed out shell by the time he was lowered into the ground, stripped for parts like a junkyard Chevy. Highly melanated people are in demand for organs. And then you have here Clayton Lockett, 38, died in a butch execution in Oklahoma on April 29, 2014. His body was released to his lawyer for autopsy, minus some of its organs. The Guardian reported Lockett wrenched, groaned, and attempted to speak during the execution on the 29th of April. He died 43 minutes after the execution began of what Corrections Director Robert Patton said appeared to be a massive heart attack. A private doctor conducted an autopsy on behalf of the lawyers, but the heart and the lungs were missing, said David Autry, an attorney for Lockett. This has been big business, y'all. Big business.
Oh, for sure, for sure. What y'all think about that, man? I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Yep.
I'm not surprised. Disney labels Tinkerbell Captain Hook as potentially what? All right, hold on. Let me. Okay. Let's get into some more of these stories real quick.
Well, let me say something about that.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Because the lady had mentioned it on her show, you know, you want to mention. So this is why you see a lot of organ harvests and things, because some fact of people don't think about it. But why do you think all y'all these missing kids around the country, man?
Ooh, I know.
Babies, men, women. Then you find them with no organs or missing body parts. It's just like human trafficking. It's also organ trafficking, man. You gotta be really, Mason Capone, yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, we just don't know how it's going on. And that's why you gotta use discernment, man. People gotta know where to be. It ain't a good time to be out here. You could always run there. That's what I think happened at that Travis Scott thing. I think they were trying to do some stuff like that.
Yeah. The Astroworld shit. Good.
You gotta be careful. These things come around because we don't know how much stuff they can do. We just gotta be prepared. But I just wanted to point that out. Shout her out for sending me that good information as well.
Oh yeah.
I probably gonna do it again. Bring it up on my show one day, just to bring it up. But I did bring it up though, and I told you. I'm glad you brought it up because I think she lives out there in Baltimore, Maryland, or something like that. And a lot of missing children and violence goes on. So actually, a lot of these killings and stuff, they might kill you, but they might take your organ from another part of your body too, as well. Yeah, you might get killed in the street, but they keep your body for research and all that cancer research and stuff like that. You know, taking clones out of you.
Exactly. Just like, okay, let's go.
As long as they got the cell and the DNA, they can do anything they want. Gene splicing, whatever.
Okay, hold up. Exactly. I know. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's the thing. Remember, this whole COVID thing. Remember, they could take your DNA and get it your DNA through them damn tests, right? You see what I'm saying? How you think that, right? How you think that was? You see what I'm saying? They getting them right through the test, man. Getting that DNA And it's sneaky too, because you're not thinking, oh, you know what, man, these people, you know what, man, they can just gather my DNA. I mean, a critical thinker cat like us and shit, well, you know, we gonna catch up to that shit real easily, but you know, but at the same time, a lot of cats that's gonna go over people's heads like a damn frisbee, man. So okay, so hold up right quick. Okay, hold up. So okay, so California passes that bill, man. What's that all about, man?
What are you talking about?
Where you could you know, kill the baby after it's born. You know what I'm saying? What the heck's up with that? What y'all think, man? That right there. And see, why are parents not outraged over this shit?
I don't even think a lot of them know, man. Or they don't care. I don't know which one it is.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, why is
Don't know. I don't care, Frank.
right? Okay, so look, hold up. Why is this on the Safari? My bad, I'm tripping. Okay.
That's a food processing plant. That.
Oh, you seen that? Okay, that they caught on fire in the food processing plant. Okay. That's weird, huh? They burning the food.
They say it caught on fire. I say they burnt the bitch.
Oh yeah. Some German Reichstag shit, man. You know how they did that building and shit. They talk about, oh man, the Jew, you know, they did it. You know, the Jews did it and stuff like that. They burned their own damn building. They burned their own building. How about y'all? Meanwhile, people celebrating Ketanji Brown and all that stuff, and look at what these people are passing, right?
Oh, I got something to sing you.
Oh yeah. Why can't I find? Oh, you know what? Let me go. I will go with something else, man.
Now I got something to sing you. If you thought I was joking about what I said, I ain't joking now.
Ooh, they talking about far-fetched communism and socialism been here, especially when you seen that what's the dude Andrew Yang, especially when he was handing implementing that idea to hand out people American people checks per month per month, right? And you know what's funny? Soon after that, we went to lockdown. Soon after that, the American government started doing that. Very interesting, right? So that's a socialist tactic right there. We not, that goes over our head, like I said, like a frisbee though. Richard Blumenthal, we already know what he is, right? Spoke at a war ceremony over the weekend hosted by Communist Party, affiliated whose leaders event recruit potential members to the organization. Blumenthal, one of the wealthiest members of the Senate, presented certificates of special recognition for the Senate 3 winners of the Amistad Interested Award, given annually to Connecticut People's World Committee, an affiliate of the Communist Party. So let's keep that in mind. Communist People's World Committee. All right. Blumenthal appeared even as Democratic leaders have downplayed allegations that many of the party support socialist or communist policies. President Joe Biden distanced himself from the left-wing ideology during the 2020 campaign at the point bragging that he had defeated Senator Bernie Sanders in the primaries. Blumenthal used the speech at the ceremony to tout Democratic legislation policies, including voting rights reform, ending filibuster for the Build Back Better Act, which is according to the Yankee Institute.
Hey, Monique, TC.
Wow, you see, so Joe Biden tried to interesting, right? He tried to distance himself.
Of course.
You see, what up?
Yourself from a damn communist.
I know, but see, the thing is, that's just like how Trump. Oh, I don't know who Robert Byrd is. No, he didn't say. Excuse me. I don't know who. What's the other? Not Robert Byrd. What's the other one that's still alive right now? The head of the Klan. What's his name? That I was trying to talk about. He was supporting Trump. What the hell's the dude name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's still alive. David Duke. That's just like a similar situation with him, right? So Monique 2C.
You said David Duke voted for Obama, though.
You said, oh, David Duke, did he vote for Obama?
I think they said he voted for Obama back in the day.
And then what's his name too was remember what's his name? Richard Spencer, racist ass motherfucker, dog. Outright racist. He endorsed Joe Biden.
He voted for Obama. I mean, Richard Spencer voted for Trump, but then he switched up and voted for Biden.
Interesting. Yeah, good looking out, Mason Capone, David Duke. So y'all see how this works, right? And in that Build Back Better bullshit, them motherfuckers was like, fuck this. They wasn't fucking feeling that shit. And see, the thing is, but see, we got to pay attention to too, because some of these policies and some of this shit, Ukraine helping all these other motherfuckers come from either the Build Back or the infrastructure bill. We got to really be careful and mindful when it comes out of this, right? So, so let me see. How do you distance yourself from a communist? See, that lets you know that these people are in bed with these people. And it's been talking about too far left. There's no far left. It gets no farther left than you putting mandates on motherfuckers. It gets no farther than that. It gets no farther left than you pushing abortion. It don't get farther left than that. Trying to take away guns from people. Don't get no farther than that. And then you blame it on the ghost guns. But see, and it's funny because all the crime that you're talking about with ghost guns and crime going on right now, supposedly black people are doing it, right? So that's a war on us, not the ghost guns. And where the hell the bullets at? Are we going to hold the bullet manufacturers and the people that are making this shit? Are we going to hold them responsible too?
That's too much like right.
It's too much like what? Make good trouble. That we make good trouble and uproot systematic racism, retool the world economy, tax the rich, address climate change, secure voting rights, and create a social system puts people. How you gonna talk about tax the rich? For one, you talking about racism towards who though? You must be talking about towards Hispanics. You must be talking about towards Ukrainians. You must be talking about towards Afghanis. You must be talking about towards the motherfucking Asians, right? You ain't talking about towards us. You see, there is no civil rights no more, man. With us, they use us, they shoot us, and spit us out. Hell, there's not even human rights. So why the fuck? What does civil rights matter when we don't even get human rights? Can anybody answer me that question? When a cop shoots you and kills you, that's a human right violation right there. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to get into that though. So, wealth is a vast, one estimated 100 million. I mean, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I don't, but I didn't see what people that are wealthier than that, right? So, okay, and some of these investments include the real estate development company linked to the Chinese government. Ooh, see, these people are all in bed together. That's why there is no systematic going at systematic racism. There is no voting rights. There is no tax the rich. That's all a bunch of bullshit. Tax what rich? Y'all the rich. You see how they try to do it, BJ and Shaq? They try to hit you with shit they try to hit you with some shit that the talking points that are honestly, certain talking points that are actually right. And when you're looking at a human rights perspective, that is right to do some of those things, right? But they give you that shit like the advertisement. That's like the fine print on the box. You open that motherfucking box, defective product, right? Yeah, they are allowed murder. He's Mason Capone, right? He is a mark. He is straight up mark. You know what I'm saying? But you're right, Monique. To see that straight up murder, right? You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. That's facts. So what do y'all think about this, man? It's just like this dude is I mean, straight up, these people are linked. I mean, it's me or you or me, you're gonna call us conspiracy theories. Oh man, conspiracy. But the CIA made up that term when the Kennedy investigation was going on. So of course they're gonna make up a term to cover their tracks. And that right there was some MK Ultra mind control shit too as well. Manchurian candidate type shit as well. Let me throw out some fall guys, right? Let me throw out some fall guys. Let me throw out Lyndon B. Johnson, but Lyndon B. Johnson didn't really have nothing to do with it. George Bush, Herbert Walker has something to do with it, right? So I mean, we got to really, take heed to what this information, man, and use this information to the best of our ability, man, and don't get caught up into the bullshit. Okay. Period. If they allow late life abortions, blacks we are on the hit list. We are on the hit list. That's target seat. And the thing is, that's probably why they keep hitting us with the 13%. Oh, 13%. Y'all will only be like 13% of the population or 40,000, 30,000. And it was hit you with the 40,000, that's 40 million, or that's hit you with the same shit. I mean, there's something, because you got to look at it like this. Economies and populations, they decline and they incline and they decline. So that shit's a bunch of bullshit. But there might be a little bit of relevance to that too, because the number of abortions that we didn't had, black women that had from 73 on to now is staggering. It's ridiculous.
You know what? Monique, you see is right. We need to wake up or shut up, right?
That's true.
Let me say something. Matter of fact, shoot. Like I said, I've been. Hold on, man. Let me give it some straight.
Yeah, go for it.
Look, man, I've been taking it light, man. Recently I've been fasting a little bit and stuff like that, So I got on scale today. I'm about I don't think I'll finish. I'm like 145 or 147, something like that, right? Because sometimes I like to test myself fasting and everything. I mean, except I drink water or something, but and not like I might not eat nothing for a while, but listen, this is about mental endurance. And I gotta say something, and I finally figured it out. Frank and Shaq.
Good evening.
We can't be, even Monique 2C, anybody else, we cannot be everybody's champion. We can be each other's champion. If the people do not want the info, okay. If the people do not want the information, you can't force it to them. You can't lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink, right? So if they don't want the information, hey man, it is what it is. I tried. I did my best, and I did what I could do. I'm kind of like a little bit more so of a tapped out person. I'm not tapped out, but I'm more like, okay, this is the information. I was at the gym the other day, and I was talking to this white boy. And we were talking about these Rothschilds and all that. And he was like, man, I said, yeah, I heard you talking to them young guys over there, them Rothschilds and stuff like that. He was talking about an older guy that he known for a long time that said he was treated real bad in the 70s. He said, I get it, man. We need to get, not so far. I told him, well, I get the older guy understand about racism in the 70s and stuff like that. I said he had the right to feel that way. And I said that he's actually right. But I also told him that when you were telling him about this 1% elite ruling this whole thing, I said, these people, we can discuss all this stuff later. But right now, we got to deal with the 1% elite that's trying to rule this planet and lock it down. Okay? So I told him that, me and him going to have to talk about this thing, because I said, I heard you talking to him. I said, yeah, and, the young brothers who this white guy was talking to, right? They did not agree with him about this Rothschild. They said it was some conspiracy theory. I said, no, it ain't no conspiracy theories. So, like I said, hey, man, I got to, connect you know, with you. But if you don't want it, hey, look, man, I can show you, but after I show you, it's on you. So you want it, you want it. And if you don't, hey, man, you know the saying, it is what it is.
Man.
Either you're on my side or you're not. Then there's some people gonna be on 95. If you're on my side, 85, 90%, I can deal with you. But if you just think I'm just telling you some bull crap, like, nobody agrees 100% of the time.
Right.
But I can't lie to you, man, about these things that are going on. I mean, so do you believe King BJ, or do you believe MSNBC, or do you believe Fox News? Do you believe this person? Do you believe that person? So, I mean, hey, I did give it a good shot, but many are called, few are chosen, and some gonna hear you, and some are not. A lot of them, actually. So, like a lot are not gonna hear us. I guess, but we're not singing in the wind because somebody heard me. Frank Nitty heard me. Monique 2C heard me, and so forth and like. And so Shaq heard me. So, hey, man, I got who I could reach, and that's it. So what it is. But nevertheless, we got issues to handle. And, so if we can be each other champion, we're gonna have hopefully it won't be fun. Like I told you, and I saw Monel put it in the chat the other day. I told you a lot of things, crazy things gonna happen this year. We ain't out the woods yet. It's about to get crazier. Okay? When they start doing, I'm trying to tell you, man, when they start going after these white boys' retirement accounts, get ready. You're gonna see some stuff you ain't never seen before.
Hold on for a second, y'all.
The crash is over. This will not be like 2008. I promise you. This will be worse. Way worse. So people are not gonna like this. So stock up and ammo up. Because it could get like the Wild Wild West. Down here in Richmond, Virginia, we got a situation going on. We got a situation where the median income on apartment is $1,400 plus. And I'm like, wow, when I was renting apartments and stuff, it was like $630. Like, it wasn't even that high, right? So, it wasn't even that high. So, that's $800 more than what I was spending. So, that's just a one bedroom apartment in places. So, what can you do, man, right? But some of the neighborhoods where I used to hang out, they're about to start bulldozing the projects down and making new subdivisions, which is going to increase the property up again. Once you can box you out, so it can be mass homeless, it can be mass hysteria. And I did warn people that I could.
And you notice they're doing that all around the country. Where we do well.
Yeah,
we do well. They don't see not trying to be funny, but they don't be doing that with They don't be doing that with the Mexicans. They don't be doing that with the Hispanic people. That's where they be at. They don't be doing that with these others. With these other groups, it's very interesting.
They're gonna try to bleed you dry, so we got to be careful.
That's so true. That is so true. Let me.
A lot of homelessness. You start seeing a lot of homeless and things like that. Yeah, they might be putting the homeless downtown apartment in there, but if you start seeing a lot of stuff, be careful, because this thing gonna get really, really crazy. And we ain't seen things like we ain't never seen before. Global famine too. Why look in Shanghai, China, and people jumping out the windows that were starving for weeks. Yeah, Shanghai.
Wait, hold on. Let me get into that right now. After I get into this real quick, let me get into a couple of more stories. I want to get into that though, BJ. Man, you heard about this? The New York car. This 12-year-old kid got arrested for stealing some Doritos. Let me see what's going on with this story. Hold on.
What is y'all doing? Hey, you're like a baby to me. Why you? That's what I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing. I just see you snatching my off the. So what? So what's going on then?
You're stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house to steal something.
Nah, man. What you selling a bag of chips? So y'all treat me like a whole cold-blooded killer?
Keep walking, dude. You don't even know what you're
Keep walking. I know what I just came up and see. I know the I just came up and see.
Okay, what did you see?
I see y'all snatching him up the back like you're a grown-ass man. Ain't he saying it wasn't him? What is y'all doing?
That's crazy. How old is he? 10 years?
What is y'all talking about, man?
That's against the law.
What is y'all doing?
You cannot put that.
What is y'all doing? Take the chips. If you stole some chips, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for them. You don't even know where he lives. Y'all just throwing him in the car.
That's what they do. They come here.
What is y'all doing? Leave him alone.
Show camera. That's all we can do.
He a kid.
Why were they acting like that and then they brought him home to his family? Why even make a big scene like that? Not the guy that was yelling, but the police. Why are they being so dramatic like that? Or, and why didn't they tell the man, hey, we're about to take him home right now? His family, hey, he's not even going to go to jail.
Growing outrage over this video. It shows police officers in Syracuse putting a crying 8-year-old boy into the back of a cruiser, all because the boy was reportedly accused of stealing a bag of chips. Here's Eyewitness News anchor David Navarro.
Millions of people online have seen it.
What is y'all doing?
And many are not happy with what they saw. An 8-year-old screaming and sobbing as he's held by police for stealing a bag of potato chips.
You're stealing stuff. If he breaks into your house to steal something.
Nah, man. We stole a bag of chips.
A neighbor records the encounter as the boy is put into the back
by the white police, by the Europeans.
Officers. The 8-year-old taken into custody after police
he's only 8?
stole the bag of chips from a local store.
What is y'all doing? Hey, you're like a baby to me. Why you? That's what I'm doing. I don't know what you're doing. I just see you snatching my off the. So what? So what's going on then? If he stole some chips, I'll pay for them. I'll pay for them. You don't even know where he lives.
The video quickly went viral, and this morning, even Governor Hochul was commenting on it in Syracuse.
You can't help but imagine the fear in that child. There's a lot of pain out there. And we've all seen the video of an 8-year-old being detained by the police. I spoke with Mayor Walsh about this. And let me just say, as a mother, that was a heart-wrenching video to witness.
Kenneth Jackson is the man who recorded the incident.
I had to, because at that moment, I'm looking around and there was no one out there besides myself at the time. More audience was starting to gather, but no one was actually intervening.
The video quickly prompted an online debate.
What are you doing to that young boy?
Over what is the appropriate way to handle this kind of situation.
Hey, I walk him home. How about that? We walk him home.
We have a cohesive problem when it comes to police in the community. And clearly, as the world can see, there's a big disconnect.
In a statement, the mayor of Syracuse points out the body camera footage demonstrates no handcuffs were used by officers at any time, and goes on to say what occurred shows the continuing need for the city to provide support to our children and families and to invest in alternative response options to assist our officers.
Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant, man.
The officers later dropped off the young boy to his father, who at the time said the officers were friendly, but after seeing the video, now wants to file a complaint with the police. Syracuse police said the incident is under investigation and they cannot comment.
Why can't they comment? Oh yeah, of course. Definitely white supremacists. Flee the city or grow your own food and stop watching black. Man, this is black murder porn, dude. That's exactly D2C. You're right. That's trauma porn right there, dude. That's exactly what that is and shit, man. It's just like I was just wanting to get into the story, man, but I agree with you, man. And see, that's the thing. You see, in so many of these YouTubers, they post stories every day to day, and that's how they get their views and subscribers by posting and stuff like that, because they know that we're gonna react a certain emotional way when it comes out of stuff like that. And guess what? That's gonna be another viewer. That's gonna be another person to chime in. That's gonna be another supporter. You know what I'm saying? That's another person that's gonna hit the like button, and that's how they get views. So I agree with you on that, Monique. To see, I feel you. All right, so this dude. So speaking of New York, right? Eric Adams, he going into progressive policy directly to blame soaring crime across Democrat-run cities. He calls for several offenders to be locked up. Interesting, right? Let's go into this real quick. But see, that's Democratic. I mean, I don't like neither one. But this is Democratic policies that are. So what are you trying to say? These are Democratic policies right here. They're definitely Democratic policies, because these are happening across Democratic cities, right?
If you go down, that dude James got a long rap sheet too, man. I was like, yo, this dude got a long rap sheet, bro.
No, yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, so okay. There you go. Blames progressive policy. Okay, City Commissioner William Bratton said in the interview with Bloomberg Business Week podcast, reforms progressive left led to rise in crime in most cities. Adams said the policies have been major mistakes and eroded trust in the police department. In order to build the trust, he said, violent offenders should not be allowed back. That is true, though. That part I do agree with. But that's not just the whole solution. That's not even y'all making up MK Ultra and paying homeless black people to cause these crimes. So that don't necessarily be violent offenders. Y'all paying literally bums, homeless people, and mentally, you know what I'm saying, unstable people to do this stuff. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing is, okay, are you gonna talk to Mayor Hochul? I mean, you're gonna talk to Hochul, the governor? Who are you gonna talk to about this? Who? I don't understand. Right? Let's go. Fuck it. Blame what's his name? De Blasio. The former predecessor. I don't understand how you just talking about policies. Oh, these policies, but okay. But name names, right? Pass the buck. George stepping up. Mayor said former New York Commissioner William Bratton was right when he said progressive policy. He was right. Let's do Eric Adams, man. But see, it's just crazy, man. It's really crazy. I mean, you're the police commissioner. That's on you, though. I don't understand. The hell with the policies. I mean, who? It's funny because Democrats in there now. Democrats been in there before when Bratton was right when it was De Blasio, and so Bratton was there. I don't understand what has changed. You see what I'm saying? They throw out psyops to you, and then they give you bullshit ass stats, and talk about, oh, this is the crime surge. This is. But you're giving me stats and you're giving me psyops, though. You're giving me MK Ultra little programs, and you're talking about these are the stats. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Has signed plans to toughen up. Oh, Kathy Hochul, right? Toughen up on the act of part of the latest budget. Victims advocate says she should go even further. Adams has said wants to see changes in bail reform laws and other criminal justice measures, claiming that it will bring down crime rates in the city, reduce gun violence. And since being elected, Adams has fulfilled his promise to reinstate the anti-crime unit and has deployed 1,000 more officers in the subway. But see, how did this happen? Can anybody answer me that question? BJ, if he has 1,000 and something more officers since he's been in, how did that shit happen when how did the subway shooting happen? Where was those 1,000 officers when that motherfucker was doing all that shit? And how did they not find this dude for a whole day? How did they not know who he is, right? How did he get away? And it was 1,000 motherfuckers in the subway. You know how many? 1,000 cops? That's a lot of cops. I don't watch this. I know better because I've seen what due to our own white trash. Due to their own white trash, it's about money. Poverty is the root of all this. That's true. Oh yeah, you're right, Mason Capone. Democrats and Republicans are clicked up. That's exactly what they are. Stop voting. If it don't make your life better, sit down somewhere. You ain't lying. That voting shit, that shit is a bunch of bullshit. That's some shit that they tell the older black so-called older black people. They tell them that shit so they can get in their feelings and they get in their bag. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, you know what's my time, and let me go get dressed and stuff like that. You know, and after Sunday we finna go vote.
But isn't that the same thing? You ask a question though. You gotta understand something.
Mm-hmm.
What holiday did we just have? Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday.
Why was the gym closed on Easter Sunday? Why couldn't I work out because of Easter Sunday, right? See, I don't have. See, I got a 2-part problem with this. If you set up recess on you, right? I don't really care.
Right.
What you do? Like I told you, I ain't here to save the world. Like I told you just a minute ago, I'm here to be the champion for the people who want me to be that champion, right? Or vice versa. You, Shaq, Monique 2C. Speaking of Shaq, what the hell is Shaq? But,
I think he might. I don't know where yet. Shaq, you there?
But you got to look at it. Rabbits don't lay eggs. Bunnies don't lay eggs. They go through a gestation period, right? But we also got to look at the other fact of that it's the god of fertility. There was an Estra, right? If you look at the word, having sex like rabbits, god of fertility, you know, right? That's right. Right. So it has nothing to do with no resurrection. And if you think about it, even if you tell a resurrection, if you say he was killed, first of all, you got to start with this Good Friday. Good Friday means you killed a man, right? It's kind of weird, right? And you say it took 3 days. Well, my math say Friday and Saturday is 2 days. So, I mean, these are questions that people always got to ask. You know,
you're right. Just like the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, all that. You know, Christmas. It's all lies, right? It's all lies that we've been programmed with this whole time. You know, it's all bullshit. You know, it's you know, and I think that right there is to really to link you to some type of truth and link you to some kind of like it's some kind of fact because it's backed by some kind of religion, right? You know, oh Jesus, oh you know Easter Sunday, you know that's what you know. It's.
Well, let me ask you a question about that though. Let me ask you a question about that. Now take me for instance. Just gonna throw something at you here. See, I don't have a problem with a person having religion, right? I don't, right? But it has to be rooted in some fact, and it can't be based on emotionalism, right? I done met all types of people. Muslims. I met some Jewish guys. I done met some Buddhists, right, too, right? Matter of fact, I think Dr. Carmen Johnson, she's a Buddhist, right? Okay. Okay. So let me bring this up to you. Yeah, well, damn. Well, she's supposed to be. She ain't because she ain't one of us anyway. But this is what I will say in a context that see the problem. I don't have a problem with personal religion, but I think you need to study all of them and find out stuff you can take like Islam. You can use fasting and stuff like that. The only one I would have the most problem with in some aspects, and unless you really reading it, see, because I can take the Christian aspect and read the scripture, but you got to break down those scriptures too, and not just use them in some happy time. Use it because the word scripture, right, has the word script in it.
Ooh, movie script. Ooh, acting script.
I can sit down with a person that's a Christian and read scripture too, but I got to break. You got to bring it up to date though. Like what we going on right now? Famine, right? Famine and all these things. So you can't be talking about the Old Testament. You got to be talking about the end time right now, called the Book of Revelations, if you're going to use the Bible up to date. And you're approaching the end of the script. That pay your horse type thing. You heard the apocalypse. The people will be led astray by a strong delusion. What you saw in the New York subway was a strong delusion. See where I'm going, right?
I see where you're going.
Barack Obama was a strong delusion. And so forth and the like. A lot of these entertainers, strong delusion. But if you really look at it, like I told a guy the other day, matter of fact, I was telling a friend of mine, if I do something out of the ordinary, that means there's some spiritual warfare going on. See,
exactly.
I always say the universe is gonna pay me back, but I got to understand. Sometimes, look, you can't beat all these demons by yourself. I'm sorry, you can't do it. You got too many of them. So I gotta call Frank sometime. I gotta call Monique 2C times. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give her a call sooner or later. I haven't in a while, so that's my fault. I will call you though, but you just can't beat all these demons by yourself. It's impossible. See, I gotta think of, hey man, I call you, man. If I exhaust all my options, let me try to figure out. No, I'm gonna have to need some counsel too. This thing, these people they're closing down, baby. The walls are caving in. What they trying to do?
You ain't lying.
Joe Biden, they're gonna send in the oil over there to Europe and stuff. Or drive some more prices up on you.
Wait, let's get into hold up.
It's called a squeezed, contracted economy, which means it will be a recession.
Hold up, Biden. Damn. Hold up, Biden.
Well, I said Monique, he was a strong illusion. But reaccept a lot. I mean, you know what? What's the day? The 21st, right? Well, it ain't 21st on West Coast yet. He gonna have a conference today. Matter of fact, on climate control. He's gonna have a conference today. He just had a conference last week called Democracy is at Stake. Any erosion of disinformation and erosion of democracy in Chicago. He's saying you must stop these crazy folks on the internet.
They just basically just don't. You must stop these crazy people on the internet that basically disagree with us.
Yeah, he says there's a certain element out there, and we need to know who these people are.
Crazy, dude.
Which means I think they're gonna do internet blackouts. You know, they just had blackouts in Asia the other day, in Australia, and they said that was due to a solar storm. So
not far-fetched, man. Not far-fetched.
That's what they say.
It'll happen out here. So so let's get into this. A federal judge overturns this. Look at who they interview. They interview a bunch of people. They randomly pick the people to interview. They interview people that have a leftist ideology or just have the ideology to the point where they agree with the situation. They never interview somebody that's disagreeing with it. You notice that? That's how it lets you know the media is so one-sided, man, and biased.
Clear. Save money, live better. Offer everyday low prices.
My bad, damn.
Fresh groceries delivered to your door. And prescriptions.
Sorry about this, Dan. Come on. Why do they?
So you can live a little better each day.
The Transportation Security Administration will no longer enforce the federal mandate requiring masks in all U.S. airports and on-board aircraft.
Finally! This morning, many travelers are breathing a deep sigh of relief without the mask.
Masks will be optional this evening for all crew.
You notice how everybody's getting excited and they celebrating, right? When they say that the mask that they're lifting. See the people, and then they hit you with the polls and they hit you with these stats talking about the American people, actually don't want that, But you look at the people's reaction though, and who are they polling, right? Who are they taking the survey from? That's what you really want to question, right?
The nation's largest airlines all dropped their mask requirements just hours after a federal judge ruled the CDC had overstepped its legal authority. A Trump-appointed district court judge.
But see, look how they see. That's true. That happened. So we've been saying this since last year. But look, BJ, look how they try to say that he's appointed judge. So what the hell does that got to do with anything? Oh, I get it. He's one of Trump's boys. Of course, he's gonna rule. But see, Trump is in favor. He's for the vaccine too, though. So we let's cut this out.
Let me say something. Yeah, hey, and Monique 2C. I agree with you 100% on what you're saying on that. Okay.
Exactly.
We need to stop the Bible buffoonery. You know what? I agree on that. Now, listen. I'm just saying that if you read it, you need to know what you are reading and stop thinking like, singing the same verse all day. Stuff like that. Like I said, I read all books. I read New World. I read everything. I had something I say right here. Matter of fact, he just said this thing worked on Mason Capone, right? Go to that thing I sent you about Red Voice Media. I want you to hear what the...
You sent me in the messenger, right?
Yeah, go to Red Voice Media. I want you to hear what this Department of Homelands... No, he ain't Department... I think the health secretary. He was having a meeting and he actually admitted that they're working, especially on blacks and Latinos. People of color, he said it. You want me to go back and find it for you?
Yeah, do that. I'm looking.
I gotta let y'all hear this, man. I couldn't believe they blew this up. They actually said this in the meeting. And you need to say, listen closely. And let me send you 2 articles, Frank, because I want you to talk about this one.
Okay.
But don't pull that one up yet. Hold on. I go back and find it. Shit. Where the damn thing at? I know I sent this out. Oh, here it is. There you go. All right, pull that up.
All right.
Now I want you to hear what he said now. This ain't no joke.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Hold up. White House says a quiet part out loud. Confesses jabs killing people of color at alarming rate. Ooh. April 14th, the White House deputed virtual event dubbing converting on equity and where amongst the presenters featured was Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra, who made his astonishing announcement that the COVID jabs were killing off people of color at a rate twice as high as white Americans. Sadly, by having better data, we can we do a couple of things. Vaccines a year ago today. By the way, we know the vaccines are killing people of color, blacks, Latinos, indigenous people at about 2 times the rate of whites. Americans. So on vaccines last year, we saw the about 2/3 of white American adults have received at least a shot of vaccine. That was just barely 50% of black.
No,
American.
play the video.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, this one. Hold up. Oh, right here, right?
Yeah. Make sure you say fair use on it.
Secondly, by having better data, we can do a couple of things.
Fair use.
Vaccines.
1976.
A year ago today, by the way, we know that vaccines are killing people of color, blacks, Latinos, indigenous people at about 2 times the rate of white Americans. So on vaccines last year, we saw that about 2/3 of white American adults had received at least 1 shot of vaccine. That was just barely over 50% for Black Americans and Latinos at that particular time. So again, we've got to work. Today, a year later, over 80% of white American adults have received at least 1 shot. Over 80% of Black American adults have received at least 1 shot. Over 80% of Latino Americans have received at least 1 vaccine shot.
You missed it.
I know. Why do they have another booster coming? That's exactly why, to keep your ass boosting all year long, all the rest of your damn life.
Frank. The first part, he admits it. He told you on the video. Don't never call us. Never call me the conspiracy theorist no more, because he said it.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, man. And what's up with the water contaminated?
Make sure you archive the video
in the
too,
water.
man.
Exactly. It's poison, period. Yep. Our melanin holds toxins. They know this. Oh man, you ain't lying, y'all. Whew. But yeah, they know. Yeah, they knew this. And see, they do this for that was the whole point, though, right? And that was look how they saying this. But look, last year they was telling so-called blacks and other races and stuff like that to get that shit. We should get it first because we have underlying illnesses. You see how that works? Clever motherfuckers, man. Very clever. So they tell you to get it, tell you that your people in danger and that you should get it. But then after you get the motherfucker, they announce that this shit is killing you off faster than white people. Ain't that something?
Hey, isn't that what a devil does?
Ooh. That there's deception in the perception that you have, you wouldn't even think it's deception, because the perception you would have of it is righteous, right? You got the media or the government or these people, officials or these people in charge would actually, they wouldn't lie to me. Why would they? Humans, right? They're mankind and shit. The white people, right? The Europeans, they're mankind. That's a different shit. These people can't touch, taste, or feel. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the difference between us and them. Don't ever let anybody ever tell you anything different. You see what I'm saying? The European is totally, completely different from us, right? And see, the thing is, we got to really be vigilant, man, and really got to do our knowledge and stuff like that too. You see what I'm saying? We can't just be letting these people just tell us, tell us that, you know what I'm saying, that the sky's falling and shit, and we go out there and fucking check that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got to cut it out. These people try to make your reality. They're so used to try to making your reality that, you know what I'm saying? They're so used to making it that they're used to making the lies. They're used to making the bullshit. They're used to making the props, like you said, a script, like movie script, right? That's real spit. And then the federal case. And another thing, okay, is with that, the federal courts, they dropped that damn mandate. So now that the CDC, they're just trying to see that it's killing us more than But see, the thing is too, they was taking it more than us though, right? But at the same time, what is the shit where they were? That whole thing is to where, what is this shit having it, man? That's the question, right? And remember, a little whiles back, they had the report coming. The report coming from the was it CDC or somebody, one of them, saying what the actual ingredients was in there. They released some of it, and they held on to the rest of it. I want to see that shit. I want to see it, touch it, smell it, feel it. That's what I want to do. They're animals. They process chemicals are different. Yep. Give us an animal prescription drug, and you will see. They flush it faster than we can because of our melanin. Ooh. Which is sold by the gram, by the way. Melanin. That shit is so expensive and so rare, right? That's like the gold type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, this shit stuff is just very interesting, man. I'm not surprised, BJ and Monique and Mason. I'm not surprised, man. Oh yeah, we all know this. 4 foods that contribute to cancer, right? Development of medical science that help understand the life cycle of cancer cells and how they pry the human body. However, people still adapt to unhealthy lifestyle that includes foods that contribute to cancer. Clinical research has drawn an insightful conclusion that lifestyle and diet will play a huge role in preventing cancer. You cannot simply wait to break through treatment techniques to treat. Save once doctor detect this deadly disease. Early methods of prevention are key. Avoid the food listed. Processed red meats are associated with a high risk of cancer. Red meats include beef, pork, lamb, veal, and goat, and have been linked to colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate cancer. Hot dog, lunch meats, bacon, ham, processed meats, processed meats that have been salted, curated, fermented, smoked, undergone other processes, enhance the flavor or improve prevention. They have divided a group of carcinogen or cancer-causing foods. Eating only 50 grams of such meat can elevate your risk of cancer by 18%. The addition preservatives and called nitrate can also increase the risk of cancer. Damn. Woo. And people eat that all the damn time, dude. All the damn time. Yeah, leave that at McDonald's. You ain't lying though. Yeah, they know this. They know this shit. 23andMe, they have all the data. We have to stop trusting them. Period. I know. And then those other them and them other them little sites, the little ancestry.com and all them, you got to watch them too. A lot of that's inaccurate. A lot of that's very inaccurate, right? You got to be careful. But what do y'all think? Very interesting, man. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. You see what I'm saying? We got to really be careful, man. And shit, man. Vegan, man, that is the way to go, man. Keto and stuff like that, man. You got to really switch up your diet. I'm sure I got to start doing the same, man, to get off this damn meat, man. It's just like, I guess, and I would say too, and it kind of makes sense too. It's like kind of like a person that smokes cigarettes getting off the damn nicotine, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all of them are collecting data, Monique, to see you right. That's all it is. It's shit just like the that damn test, right? The PCR test and shit was just collecting your DNA. For Big Pharma. Exactly. Real spit. Okay, yeah, the high rise, what's up with the rent, right? Going up in all these places. What's that all about?
I'll tell you what it is.
Let me get over here.
If you think your competitor is not clicking,
What's up with Disney? Okay, the Disney.
stop watching this video now.
Disney is very, very corrupt.
And first at 4, the Florida Senate has voted to approve all 3 controversial measures brought to the floor during this week's special session of the legislature.
So we have a quick recap for you today. It approved Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Pretty much so, and at least 2 of them.
Protective status. Ain't that something? Boy, I tell you, these people been cool. This should open, what, how many years ago? 60 and 70 or something like that in Florida? So how long has this damn protective status been, and who was the politicians and stuff like that involved with making this a protective status, right? All right, Monique to see. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that, man. And like and share if you can, Monique to see. I really appreciate it, man. One day you come on this bad boy, man. I really appreciate your you know what I'm saying, your commentary and then your opinions, or excuse me, your facts that you were spitting. I know damn opinions. All right, appreciate that. Oh yeah. Monique to see, you always welcome on this bad boy, always. Damn, man. So let me get into this though.
In one of them, there was one Republican, Jeff Brand.
Political. Why is the Democrats why are they siding up with Disney? Why is any party? Why does the party have to side with? Why are they doing that?
Yes, man.
But see, that lets you know it's suspect. Why are you siding with Disneyland? Why are you siding with Disneyland? Why you have to side? See, that lets you know too, because they have Democratic and leftists in their pocket, right? In the pocket, like the mob used to say.
The House Speaker set the stage for a day.
Taxpayer dollars for legal action it's certain to face.
Do we pass a map that fulfills our constitutional responsibility?
The Senate moved more quickly to pass the governor's map, which would reduce the number of African American voters in Orlando's Congressional District 10 and North Florida's District 5, making both seats vulnerable to Republicans.
24 yeas, 15 nays, Mr. President.
Along party lines, the map passed.
I don't see it passing the court. It clearly was designed to eliminate Black representation in Congress.
You think it's fair to minorities?
I actually do, and I think the reason I do is they're winning a lot of seats that are not designated as designated seats for minorities.
For the record, Democrats hold 4 Florida congressional seats, all in minority-dominant districts. The Senate also
We're the majority population of this earth. We need to stop letting these people call us that. We're not the damn minorities. Sorry about that, though.
also passed both measures punishing Disney, with Democrats calling it retribution for Disney's opposition to the new parental rights in education law, dubbed the Don't Say Gay law by critics.
So it's clear to me that this is not about corporate accountability. This is purely about petty politics and a performance by the governor, which is so impressive. He should be hired by Disney.
We're not looking for retaliation. We're looking and saying this is a organization, amongst others, that have many powers that we do not believe they should have.
Governor DeSantis and Republican leadership insist that the congressional map that was provided by the governor and again today passed by the Senate is constitutional. It'll then move on to the House tomorrow, assuming Democrats don't have the votes to block it, which they don't. It'll then head to the governor's desk, and shortly after he signs it, we'll likely end up back in court.
I'll tell you, boy. I'll tell you.
Everything, don't they, man?
Man, them Democrats, man, it's a trip, man. You know, they want to.
It shouldn't be called a don't say gay bill because that's not what it says.
But see, you know what's interesting about this though? You know, he does. It's kind of weird though. You got to kind of watch DeSantis and these Republicans too, because there's a thing on there to where in the bill to where it says, you see what I'm saying, like up to like what 9 years old or something like that. So that's basically that's basically a fourth grader, right? So basically, so anything. My thing is anything 9 or you see what I'm saying, or younger than that, it's not okay. But 9 is okay for them to be teaching that. I don't agree with that.
Now, let me say this though.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at it two ways. I agree with you saying, but I also got to look at the other way.
Mm-hmm.
A child is also more receptive in the ages from 4 to 8 or 9. I think more about 9 or 10, you start to realize what your sex is going to be. But if I can get to you before that, you're not going to know.
Good point. Good point.
You got to think about that too.
True.
Because, you know, a boy might see a girl that's different at 6 or 7 or 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a girl, that's a boy. You know something structurally different, but you can't point it out. But by 9, you know that you're a boy, that's a girl.
Good point. Good point.
If I get to you early and start teaching sex education at 5, you're going to be confused as hell. That's why I got the Wayne Wade's son kissing another a white trans or some shit.
Damn, now it's not even a boy, it's a white transgender girl now. It's very interesting how they. But yeah, I mean, this stuff it don't surprise me, man. All this type of stuff don't surprise me, man. What they really pushing, man. You know, they're not playing. They definitely have an agenda, man. You know, they definitely have an agenda, man. We got, and it's it's against the kids. It's against humanity. You know, it's definitely against humanity, man. So we got to keep that mindful. But I'm just surprised, man. I'm just looking at the parents kind of weird because y'all should be the ones that's outraged, man. Y'all should be. But you know, if they took Facebook and Twitter and Instagram down, I bet you these same parents would be mad and they'd be pissed and they'd be going to Twitter and be writing Instagram and Facebook and Meta and all this shit. But yeah, y'all not even gonna go in on on these schools and in these lawmakers and stuff like that pushing this bullshit on your kids in these public places. Very interesting. You don't hear about a big mass exodus of parents taking their kids out for these schools. You notice that? He doesn't blame. Hold up.
Yeah, we done fell off.
What up, Shaq?
Where you been, man?
Oh boy!
For sure. I'm about to get off here. You goddamn gonna come back and say something now.
Well, I fell asleep like one. I ain't even lie, man.
It's all good.
Ooh, boy.
Too. We talking about a lot of stuff. You need to go back and watch.
Oh yeah. But look at this dude. U.S. A top U.S. Vaccine researcher says he doesn't blame unvaccinated people for skepticism. I can see where it can be extremely confusing. There's nothing confusing about nothing. It ain't shit. You just because you made your mind up and said I don't want to fuck with this doesn't mean that you're confused at all. That means that you made your damn mind up on something, right? You made a choice. What the hell does that got to do with confusion? Right? In his whole entire career, he's been focused on the pandemics, how to prevent pandemics, how to prepare pandemics, how to prepare for pandemics. Why would you want to prepare for a pandemic if it's not planned? You don't be thinking, dude. We don't be thinking, man. A lot of stuff goes over our head, man. Even when you read these little articles, right? That should be going over our heads, man. Director of the Biological Advanced Research and Development Authority until he blew the whistle. U.S. government overzealous endorsements of improving COVID-19 treatments, including the hydrochloroquine in 2020. But guess what? That shit worked. Inaccurate information circulating about the virus at the time said were dangerous, reckless, and causing lives of loss. In the new book detailing people rushed to profit off the COVID-19 outbreak, Pandemic Incorporated, author and investigative journalist David McSwain maps out the lack of national preparedness that's led the foundation of such corruption to take place. To illustrate the point of more personal level, he also shared the heartbreaking story of how Wright's mother died after exposing the unvaccinated a relative who was sick with COVID-19 in the summer of 2021. I think ultimately a story about America. McSwan said of his new book, we did behave very well, and wish I had behaved a little better and cared about each other. And see, that's the thing, man. He got a book though. See, he's trying to make so I see what he's doing. After his mother died, I don't blame the unvaccinated people because they've gotten so much misinformation, and I can see where it's extremely confusing. Oh, now the bullshit that we had and the information that the government was telling us, now he wants to say it's misinformation. But last year he wasn't talking that shit, right? He just you notice that he's just doing this to promote his book. Y'all notice that? Now he has a book coming out all of a sudden, right? You want to change it up to get some people to buy that book. Does that make sense, BJ? That makes sense, huh? You want to change your tune because you got a book coming out and you wanted that motherfucker to be a bestseller. You know, Shaq, what you think about? I know you missed it, but what you think about what we were talking about when you were still awake, man? What you think about a lot of this bullshit going on, man?
Yeah, I mean it's part of the script, man. We always say, we go back to what that the pandemic, what they consider a pandemic. Why it's not a pandemic? We was talking about the 800,000 black girls go missing in America, and a million missing black men.
We actually talked about that.
Why that's not a pandemic though? Because those numbers are way astronomical than these numbers were in the beginning when they was deeming, with the number of so-called deaths in the beginning of this pandemic, which in particular, jabby jab. Now those are real numbers. You know what I mean? Supposedly, if they are real numbers, then why that's not alarming? Why was that not alarming to anybody? Why does it not on nobody's radar for that to be a pandemic? Stop everything and say, let's do a research on this, see what's going on. 800,000 missing black women, black girls. A million missing black men.
Ridiculous.
Really?
That's ridiculous.
Really?
That's crazy, though.
Why is it? I mean, if that's an Amber Alert, okay. Oh, let me ask you, how many Amber Alerts do you see to be black people in them?
I don't never see any. Man. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Now,
not trying to be, man.
One would say that's racist. Now, is that racist or is that bias? What is that?
Man, I would say that shit is like a motherfucker racist. Oh man, whatever you want, man. See, we got to call out the shit that actually do be racist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, what you think, man? Because I mean, people not addressing these things. We're not attacking things, addressing things that we really need to be attacking and addressed.
Stuff on stupid, man.
Because I always been puzzled by that. I look at like Amber Alert, man, and then all we see is, and it's always a young white girl. They may have Hispanic in there every now and again,
right?
So a Hispanic girl or something, and a boy in there or something, maybe now and again. But it's pretty much white, Caucasian, whatever.
Agreed.
Well, anyway, look, brothers, you gotta make a run. I hate to hear you gotta get up in a couple hours, but glad I was able to come on.
Yeah.
Done. Y'all can catch me at Y'all can give me at $1919 BJ. That's Cash App Bernard Johnson. Facebook Bernard 1120 Instagram King BJ Fitness 32. KingBJFitness.com, KingBJMedia.com, and one more thing. I think it's 1987 BJ Twitter. Yeah, man. Start strategizing, stock up, and once again, hey, man, y'all do your thing, and we'll talk soon. Y'all have a great night.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming on, big dog. Shout out your info, man.
Oh yeah, man. You can catch your boy at TLE Smooth 81 on Instagram, baby. You know what I mean? And Shaq Edwards on Facebook. That's CHAQ Edwards on Facebook. It's the new one of my new Facebook profiles, man. I'm trying to do something new on Facebook, but because like I said, I'm probably gonna start. I might try to go live on there more on Facebook. Get some more live videos or something. I don't know. Cause this social media stuff, it's just getting, oh man, it's getting so crazy, man. We do need more platforms like yours and others that talk about these situations. And we are so-called the new black media, so I think we do need to start doing some of our own independent research and journalism and start bringing up stories and making more stories that we think that's more noticeable stories that we find and highlight them. We keep going with the same mainstream stories and stuff like that. I thought we was supposed to be creating our own media platform. So I think we need to highlight things that we think is more important. You know what I mean? But we new to this, but we're gonna try to stay true to this. So peace and blessings. Appreciate you, Frank, man. Keep on doing your thing, your thorough thizzle.
Thanks, big dog.
Man, and yeah. I'm gonna bounce like a basketball player.
Oh yeah. Thanks for coming on, man. Shaq, man. Anytime, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Your contribution to the channel, man.
Yeah, I fell asleep, man. I be up, brother, man, dealing with stuff. I fell asleep, man.
It's all good. It's all good, big dog. It's all good.
Yeah, man. That's good, man. But yeah, man, we're going to come up with some more topics and some more stuff, man. To be honest, too, to start to shed some light on some more things, though. It's all good, though.
Man, oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have to switch it up. I'm gonna definitely have to switch it up and be brainstorming stuff like that. Come up with some different, you know what I'm saying, some different topics. So you're right. You're so right.
Yeah, we got to be the leaders. Yeah, we got to stop following the lead, man. They don't mind dipping in and out some of these, some of these major topics, but there's so much going on in the world. Like you said, they got us focused on what they want us focused on. It's very tricky out here. Politics. It's very tricky.
That's so true.
It's all good though.
That's so true.
All right, man. Peace,
oh yeah, Shaq, man. Good looking out, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Oh yeah. Anytime you come on, anytime, man. Oh yeah. All right, y'all, man. And I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that. You see what I'm saying? All that good shit, man. So you know what I'm saying? Hit that algorithms. Let everybody else know that when I'm live and stuff like that. You can actually hit that bell notification too to let you know when I'm live every time. You see what I'm saying? At the drop of a dime. And I'm gonna holla at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Peace, family. And I'm out. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. All right. Thanks for again. All right.